Hit that subscribe button and let's get into why Eagles training camp has every fan buzzing with anticipation. Training camp officially kicks off on Tuesday when the entire roster reports. And by Wednesday, the NovaCare complex will be humming, with helmets clashing and coaches shouting instructions. Thanks to Howie Roseman's front office wizardry, Philadelphia enters camp with enviable depth and few contractual headaches. Our offense, fresh off a Super Bowl triumph over the Kansas City Chiefs, returns 10 of 11 starters and under new offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo. Expectations are sky high, with star playmakers locked in and a championship pedigree firmly in place. The battles to watch are largely on the defensive side, but first, let us dive into what may be the most intriguing skirmish on offense, the right guard competition. When Isaac Seumalo departed for Los Angeles, Philadelphia's right guard spot stood vacant, and suddenly a critical Super Bowl defending position was up for grabs. Leading the clubhouse chatter is Tyler Steen, the former third-round pick whose spring work earned him every first-team drill rep. Steen's raw athleticism is undeniable. In the pre-draft process, he posted eye-popping numbers, showcasing a 99 for relative athletic score, bench pressing to 125 pounds 31 times, leaping vertically over 29 inches, and broad jumping beyond 9 feet. At 321 pounds of thick muscle, he blends agility and power like few linemen. Yet his early career has been a roller coaster. Last season, Pro Football Focus graded him at 40.6 overall, with a 37.7 pass blocking mark and a 50.6 run blocking score. While he never surrendered a sack or a quarterback hit, those analytics do not lie. Consistency must be the watchword for Steen if he is to anchor this championship line. Hot on Steen's heels is Matt Pryor, a savvy veteran who spent last season anchoring Chicago's interior. Pryor inked a 2-year deal to return to Philadelphia, bringing with him experience at both guard and tackle. Towering at well over 6'5" and built like a freight train, he commands respect with his length and strength. In year 5 of his career, Pryor flashed solid play under center, registering a 78.1 pass blocking grade and a 65.9 run blocking mark despite the disarray around him. Yes, he conceded 7 sacks and drew 7 flags, but context matters. Chicago's offense struggled mightily, and Pryor's performance provided a rare bright spot. His positional versatility offers the Eagles peace of mind should injury strike elsewhere. He can slide to tackle and hold serve. Kenyon Green, the hulking former top 15 draft pick, also enters the fray. Green arrived via the Houston Texans, and despite ample physical tools, endured one of the lowest graded seasons among NFL guards. Houston's system never seemed to unlock his potential, but word out of Philadelphia spring practices suggests Stoutland's tutelage could turn Green's fortunes. At well over 300 pounds and with freakish strength, he has the raw ingredients to dominate. The question is whether he can translate that into consistent play at right guard, a spot he has rarely manned. If he can unlock that technique and leverage his size, this competition suddenly becomes a 3-man race. Cameron Williams, a right tackle from Texas who helped his Longhorns reach the college playoff, also received snaps inside during spring drills. A former late-round pick known for his feet and length, Williams brings developmental upside. Meanwhile, Lakeem Vakalahi stands as an intriguing wild card. Hailing from the International Pathway program in Australia, the powerful blocker earned Philadelphia's nod over another rookie tryout candidate, demonstrating the organization's commitment to global scouting. Though raw, Vakalahi's size and toughness earn him a roster spot, and he to toss his helmet into the right guard ring. Rounding out the group is Drew Kendall, a rookie hailed for his versatility as both a center and a guard. Kendall begrudgingly took second-team reps behind Cam Jurgens at center, but worked across the interior, offering emergency depth at guard, while he projects primarily as Jurgens' understudy. His presence ensures that even if the starting 5 hits turbulence, this unit will survive. All eyes will remain fixed on Steen's development. When thrust into the NFC Championship game amid injury chaos, he performed admirably, standing tall against a fierce pass rush, with Lane Johnson to his right, Cam Jurgens to his left, and arguably the finest offensive line coach in football. Overseeing the drills, Steen's path to consistency seems clear, and if he clicks, the Eagles will boast not only a dominant left side but a burgeoning star in the middle. Yet if his struggles linger, Philly boasts equally talented alternatives in Pryor, Green, and company. That depth, more than anything, epitomizes Howie Roseman's blueprint: stockpile talent in the trenches and championship aspiration remain alive, regardless of injury or adversity. As we transition from the roar of pads at right guard, another battle simmers for the offensive backfield's no to running back job. Last year's Clemson standout Will Shipley flashed remarkable quickness and pass protection chops in limited action. His shiftiness and hands out of the backfield offered glimpses of a three-down threat. Opposing him is A.J. Dillon, the brute force bruiser shaped by quadzilla thighs, whose downhill style recalls Philadelphia's own Saquon Barkley. Dillon's power in short yardage stands as a potent weapon, though health remains a concern after he missed all of the previous season with a neck injury. Shipley's explosiveness and reliability in passing downs may give him the edge, but Dillon's unique skill set guarantees this competition will bear watching as camp unfolds. And beyond those two, undrafted free agents like Montrell Johnson and Chanderick Powell could inject even more intrigue into who claims the third-string backfield role. Across the defensive backfield, the spotlight will shine on the outside corner competition, a true-to-horse race between fourth-round pick Kelee Ringo and veteran Adoree Jackson, with whispers that Howie Roseman might still pull a late camp stunt should he find value in free agency. Ringo, the 23-year-old Georgia product, arrived in Philadelphia brimming with potential. His 6'1" frame and sub-430 speed harkening back to a future first-round talent he declared a year earlier, though his rookie season under a rotating cast of defensive minds yielded more special team snaps than starts. Flashes of press man technique and ball skills suggested that with structure and consistency, Ringo could blossom into a lockdown corner. Conversely, Jackson arrives with a resume of reliable play across stints in Tennessee, New York, and Carolina, his instincts and experience compensating for the occasional lack of elite recovery speed. Fangio admires Jackson's ball-hawking nature and his knack for matching up against bigger, more physical receivers, and if Ringo's footwork or discipline waver early in camp, Jackson could seize the starting role with veteran savvy. Yet if the young fourth-rounder can harness his explosiveness, refine his hand usage, and erase mental errors, Philadelphia could have unearthed a burgeoning boundary star. Either way, this cornerback battle will help define how densely the Eagles can populate their vaunted secondary with homegrown talent. Next to that battle looms the reshuffling of an off-ball linebacker duo, an area suddenly thrust into flux by Nico Collins' season-ending patellar surgery, which has relegated him to the PUP list to open camp. In his stead, the Eagles have pitted Jeremiah Trotter Jr., son of a Hall of Famer and a rising special teams standout, against Jihad Campbell, the late-blooming rookie first-rounder fresh off labrum repair. Trotter Jr.'s cerebral approach to the Mick linebacker role, alert to route breaks and blitz pickups, has earned praise from Fangio, who lauded his tape study and instinctive play as hallmarks of a coachable weapon. Meanwhile, Campbell's preseason Instagram clips and early workout reports have spotlighted a player whose explosiveness and length promise to shine once fully healthy. Fangio will need to balance Trotter's reliability with Campbell's tantalizing upside. And given that Dean played so effectively alongside Zach Cunningham before injury, the heir to that spot will need to be a sure tackler and communication anchor. By the time pads come on, we may well see Trotter Jr. starting week 1, with Campbell working crisp rotations. But this is precisely the kind of high-stakes competition that can elevate both players. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a stunning twist that has sent shockwaves through the NFL community, Saquon Barkley is officially out of Philadelphia. What was expected to be a long-term partnership between the dynamic running back and the Eagles has come to an abrupt end, leaving fans, analysts, and insiders scrambling for answers. While the announcement is official, the reasons behind it remain shrouded in mystery, sparking an avalanche of speculation and whispers from league sources. Was there a falling out with the coaching staff? Did contract complications rise behind closed doors? Or could this be part of a grander strategy involving a move to another franchise already in advanced talks? Theories are swirling, and nothing is off the table at this point. Barkley, who joined the Eagles with high expectations and visions of a Super Bowl run, seemed settled and energized by the team's offensive system. He quickly became a fan favorite and a central piece of Philadelphia's game plan. But now, less than a full season into his tenure, the chapter closes far sooner than anyone anticipated. The timing raises eyebrows as training camps loom and rosters begin to solidify across the league. Some insiders suggest that Barkley may have had differences with the team's offensive vision moving forward, while others point to personal motivations that may have influenced his decision. And then there's the ever-present possibility of a surprise signing elsewhere, perhaps even a high-profile franchise looking to make a bold statement ahead of the new season. Rumors have already linked Barkley to teams with playoff ambitions, and social media is ablaze with cryptic clues and unverified reports about potential landing spots. Until Barkley or his camp speak publicly about the decision, all we're left with is speculation. But one thing is clear: this move changes the landscape of the upcoming NFL season. The Eagles will now need to reassess their backfield strategy, while fans wonder what might have been. Meanwhile, the rest of the league watches closely, because when a talent like Saquon Barkley hits the open market, things can shift in an instant. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.